Well, here in the United States, as I record this is an election year. It seems like every time we have a decision to make as a country and we face great and very important issues, we wonder, who are we going to turn to lead us? Who should we support? Who should we vote for? Who is ultimately in control? That is the question. Well, I want to tell you who ultimately selects the rulers that we have. And the answer might just surprise you. I've recently been studying through the book and teaching through the book of Daniel. In Daniel chapter 2, Daniel and his fellow wise men of Babylon have their lives threatened because their king, Nebuchadnezzar, is furious at them. They go to God in prayer, and God does deliver them. But in the midst of a prayer of thanksgiving, Daniel gives us this clue about who really is in charge of our leaders. And I want to read to you from Daniel chapter 2 and verse 21. Speaking of God, and he changes the times and the seasons. He removes kings and raises up kings. You see, ultimately, whether he causes or he allows, the leaders that we have are in place because God somehow, sovereignly, even if we don't understand, has a hand in it all. Well, even though we may have leaders that we approve of or disapprove of, we like or we dislike, the leaders that we have are there, and above them, and above it all, is a God who indeed is working all things after the purposes of his own will. We can trust that God is there. He is not asleep at the wheel. He's not left the switches unmanned. He has not forgot about us. He is not far off. He is in charge, and we can trust him. Even if we have great days, or if we have, as Daniel did in this occasion, had some very difficult days, God is the one who sets kings up and removes kings. Remember, he ultimately is in charge of our leaders and in charge of all things. Enjoy walking with him today.